Howdy folks, welcome back to Medicine Creek. Kind of picking up right where we left off at the last episode. Need to get the combine washed off, and then we're going to get the tractor and the chisel plow washed off. Throw a little bit of fuel in the tractor. Then I'll probably head off to bed. And tomorrow we're going to get the, make sure the cows are good. And we're going to get some lime over on field 25. Got another, probably an hour and a half of daylight left. On a rather nice autumn day. Still 66 degrees here at 6:30 in the evening. There we go. I think that ought to be pretty clean. Let's get this thing over here out of the way. Really hoping I can get this sold off, and then next fall maybe have some money to get a little bit bigger of a combine. 250, 300 horse, somewhere in there. The headers half again as wide, something like that. Would make the harvesting go quite a bit quicker. Really like the color on these trees here in particular. There we go. I could hear a grain dryer, but I think it's just the wind. Plenty of fertilizer and herbicide. So I'm going to get this a little closer so we don't stretch the hose out. Go ahead and kick the lights on. That ought to do. Go, nice and bright, shiny and green. Oh, it's the wrong color for my tractor, but that's all right. We don't have to be color coordinated. Speaking of colors, I could really get some black paint on that. What's strange is the tractor itself doesn't really look worn. This back here does. The cab, I'm starting to wonder if the wear map is just like missing on the cab. It doesn't show any signs of wear. All the rest of the tractor does. All the metal parts. Actually, the rims don't either. Oh well. It's a good mod. I like the way it sounds. The no mod is perfect. I hate to think how many thousands of dollars we'd need to paint this. But we'll put this back. I usually have it right here in the middle. I'll see if I can back it in. Oh, my steering. It's too slow. I want to call that good enough. That's weird. I thought I hit Q. I guess I didn't hit Q. Alright, whatever. Let's go throw a little bit of oil diesel in the tractor. much we got left? We still got 1,000 gallons. Don't need a whole lot in here because it's going to mostly be sitting over the winter. I want to get at least a quarter tank or so back in it. I'm not worried about running out right in the middle of doing something. It does take a little time though. I have a mod that's slower refueling, I think it's called. There we go. We'll call that good. Now we can put this up. Go grab some dinner and hit the hay. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to run up to the house, grab some dinner or supper, depending on where you're at. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning. Head out and do some chores. Welcome back. Getting the cows watered. And I got the little Ford fired up. We're going to give them some TMR. Much you guys need in here? A little bit. Plenty of field grass available. Their health has come up, so that's good. I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't rise with no straw, but it looks like we're good there. Still got a little over a ton of feed left in there. How are we doing on the water? Used her all up. You got enough. So tomorrow we'll probably make a water run. And let's see. You know what? Let's just go ahead and haul this over. I was going to walk back to the house. We might as well take Big Red. We'll already be over there. You know what? Let's just rip down that fourth wall. Why did I have traffic off? Oh, I was I was editing some auto drive routes. I forgot and left the traffic off. I thought it felt kind of dead here. Oh well, we probably didn't have any traffic last episode. Or this episode. Don't remember exactly when I did that. But really, I mean, there's too much traffic here anyway, but it would be pretty boring if it was a realistic amount of traffic. You know what? I'm a big old dummy. Well, I could use the case. I was going to use the Ford spread line, but we'll just use the case. It'll handle the below the line better, and we can take advantage of the GPS. So no biggie. I was thinking I should have brought the Ford over, but we'll just use the case. But while I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and get this pumping into the tank. It takes quite a while to fill it up. Kind of a miscellaneous episode today. Always the little things that need taken care of. Water, mixing up TMR. moving stuff around. I'm gonna get right up next to this. Alright, you gonna fill? There we go. Beautiful. I'll just let that fill. It's got an auto shut off. Don't even worry about it. Grass is looking good, but we're just gonna let it grow. Don't need the hay. Nobody needs to buy any hay. So not really any point in going to all the effort of baling it up. How you feeling, Case? Feel like doing some work today? Whoa! And we're actually backed right up to the lime, so let's just start throwing some bags in. $2.19 tons. Alright. Don't know how far that'll get us. We'll go find out. It's too dark. I thought maybe the lighting overall mod would help, but look how high that sun is, and yet how dark it is. It just doesn't line up. The lighting doesn't line up with the sun position. And I could dig into why and how and probably fix it, but I'd rather just play the game, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I don't know if that's a seasons problem or a map problem or just a base game problem. Alright, hold up here. Let's get the GPS turned on. I believe I have. Yep, I've got a spread for that already set up. That's all good. Oh, I missed a little spot right there plowing. Oops. Their spread rate's still set right, I think. We'll find our line here. Alright, locked on, ready to go. I could just ignore the lime, since we don't really lime, at least not in northern Missouri. But it'll get us that extra little bit. I don't remember for sure what it does percentage-wise, but it'll get us that extra little bit. Does it actually pay for the lime? No idea. With the realistic prices on this map, it might actually cost us money. I keep meaning to do a playthrough where I actually track every dollar, but never have got around to it. It's too much like real work. Take it a little easy through the dipsy doodle here. Miss a little bit on the turn, but that's all right. Like 12 is our top spreading speed. So I think I used to spread lime at 300 liters per hectare, but it doesn't seem like it was using it fast enough. So I bumped it up to 600 liters per hectare. No clue if that's anywhere accurate, but I'm going to roll with it. It feels right. That was going to roll me right into the fence. I'm using the, what's it called, Real Dirt Colors, something like that mod, so you can see the tires will pick up the lime and then go back to dirt color. Undo this top edge. Kill the lights. Now we got some traffic going back and forth. So a lot of cement trucks. Must be doing a big project somewhere. Plowing is really hodgepodge down here, isn't it? Oh well. It's done. It's not perfect, but it's done. A good screenshot right there with the farm in the background. A little bit of a dipsy doodle here. It's not too bad. Not as bad as the washout in the middle of the field. The old middle finger over there, it's got a pretty good washout. So we're down to like 20%. I don't know if we can make it all the way around or not. Lean towards the knot. We might pull it off. I don't remember how much lime I had back at the farm. We might not have enough. First little dipsy doodle. It's not too bad. It's the one up here that's really gets you. That's about where we're going to run out, isn't it? Yep. Almost made her. Out of here, birds. I was eating up my seed. Front wheels don't pick up the color. I think they're FS19 wheels. This tractor is a mishmash of various things. Since we're just across the highway, I usually don't stage stuff at the fields. One of the reasons I sold 43, it was such a hassle to get everything down there for no more field than was over that way. So we got maybe half a pallet left here between those two. Okay, good. Making sure it's picking up the line. Yeah, we're going to have more lime. That's only 67%. Thought we were going to have enough, but it's not going nearly as far as I thought. Well, we'll spread what we got, and then we'll have to make a run down to the store. Told you it was going to be a miscellaneous episode today. All kinds of stuff going on. Now, just go back to the old back and forth, and we'll pick up that other edge once we're over that way. Isn't that a good looking tractor? Look at that thing. It's just a good old piece of Americana right there. So we should have enough here to get this first finger done, maybe the middle finger, but I don't think we'll have enough to finish the whole field. We're going to be a little short. It does go fairly quick though, with this wide of a spread. Was it 40 feet? 60 feet? Good size spread. You can buzz along at 12 miles an hour. No problem. The little Ford, it can handle this. I'm not sure it can handle it full of lime. I don't remember if I'd used the Ford for lime last time. I thought I did, and it was a little tippy. I don't remember if I tried it and it was too tippy, or if I tried it and I had to put a weight on the front. So I think maybe I left the Loader arms and bucket on. I just don't remember. We're, what, 27, 20, this would be episode 28, I think. 28 episodes in. I don't remember what happened 20 episodes ago. Some of y'all might remember. My memory is not the best. I'm pretty sure we used this spreader for everything on Black Mountain with the Ford. So maybe it would handle it. But having the GPS makes it so much more efficient. I wish I could narrow the spread down. Something that you can do in cattle and crops. It's pretty handy. So I don't know if I want to waste lime on this part here. Start doing it like here. Out of here, darn birds. Oh, turned on a little late. Way to go. Four tons. I don't know if that's enough to go all the way down the back. Let's try it. Variable spray usage mod, which lets you set spray rate. It also varies it with speed, I believe, which is nice. If you're going slow like this, you don't waste a bunch. Alright, we'll get down here and we'll come back up. Then we're pretty much going to be out of lime. See that wash out there. Not too bad right here. We'll slow down a little bit. Oh, we have a little bit of a stripe there. Oh well. We got the big washout here. Need to plant some grass there. You could fill it in, but it just wash out again. It's where the water wants to flow. .03 left, huh? Might as well hit this patch over here. So we got about half the field, I think. Get this patch and we'll pull up the overview. Yeah, we're pretty much out. That little bit. The white tires, that's awesome. Bad the fronts don't pick it up. It disappears way too quick. Like, as soon as you get on something else, it changes. It's autosave. Shout out to autosave for always making it slow when you hit the escape menu. So, oh yeah, we got over half. So, probably another pallet would get her done. Probably. Solid maybe. Alright, clear to the right, clear to the left. Can't remember. Still have the... I was thinking of those forks I got at the shop. Didn't exactly work that great. I may have gotten rid of those. Oh well. Let's take... We get a pallet in here? Let's just throw a pallet in there. We'll figure... They've got something down at the shop. They've surely got something we can get a pallet thrown in the back of the truck. Or maybe they could just dump it in. We could, worst case scenario, we could always load it with the front loader. We'll see what we can get accomplished. On down to the store. Y'all want to come along? Alright, you talked me into it. We've had some shorter episodes, so now it's time for some longer episodes. Gotta mix it up a little bit. That is a good looking Chevy truck. Try not to run off the road. Don't F12 and drive, okay, kids? I like that color scheme too. I had a 1970 C10, this color scheme on it. And I sold it. At the time, I didn't have the money to really take care of it. It needed a transmission. I'd done a lot of work to it too. I rebuilt the whole front end suspension. Everything was all new, and yeah, it was a good truck. But it needed a little bit of TLC, and at that time I didn't have any money, so I sold it and got something a little more practical. Sorry, folks. I'm only going to go 45. I would have swore they had got a forklift in. Did they not have a forklift? Oh boy. Alright, well, I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something and we'll get it in the truck. And I'll be right back. See you in a bit. Piece of cake. No problem. They got me hooked right up. Whoa, crap. Speaking of working on old trucks, I gotta get the brakes fixed on this. get a little bit of weight on, and it's a little hard to stop, as you just saw there. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to stop. Gotta get that tweaked. So back over to the farm we go. I always feel like 55 is too fast. You know? Keep it about 45. Whoop. And that's the same IRL as well, over on these little 2-lane roads. Even though the speed limit's 55, you kind of want to pay attention. Not only are the roads, you know, sometimes bendy and twisty, but you never know when you're going to pop over the hill and to be a tractor carrying a couple of hay bales or something. Some kind of slow-moving farm machinery. So we'll keep her about 45. It feels a lot better than 55. Field's looking good. What they got growing here in late autumn? Is that field? That's field 26, isn't it? To take a look at what's growing there. I'm hoping this will be enough. I think this will about fill the spreader. Turn the blinker off. Quit going around the world to the left. Back up a bit so we can just get over here with the tractor and we'll throw that in the spreader. Well done, Chevy. Got to take the straps off. Does not have a... Oh, it does. It's just on this side. Okay, fine. We'll leave you there, strap. Yeah, we're more than fill it, actually. We've got another layer left on the ballot there. All right, back to lime spreading. Just missed it back there. We're past most of the bad part of that washout. I had a comment recently. Somebody was wondering if I would do 150 to 200 episodes on this series. No. No, we will not be doing 200 episodes. Don't really know what I have in store for this series. It is not going to last forever. None of my Farm Sim series go super long, although Black Mountain, I think, we get like 50 episodes there. Some of them go a long time. We've got a little more left to do, so I don't know how many more episodes we have left. We'll just, I usually just kind of, oops, I kind of turned the wrong direction. I usually just kind of play. I don't like plan out a whole lot of detail on these episodes. It's really just kind of me playing Farming Simulator how I want to play, and people want to watch, come along for the ride, then there's the videos. So I'll generally have like an area and a sort of a simple plan. Like I knew I was going to move to this area from Black Mountain. I was going to bring my truck and the Ford tractor, and I wanted to buy land and build my own farm rather than using one of the giant pre-built farms. And the rest I just kind of made up as I went. But here we are. So I don't know exactly what the future holds. I would like to do a year, maybe two, of farming with some larger equipment, specifically larger combine. Most of our like field working stuff is fine. But man, that harvesting with that combine was so slow. I don't really want to go through that again. Beans weren't as bad as the corn. The corn was pretty awful. So I would say we have 1 to 3 game years left, for sure. And we'll just see what the future holds. I will be starting up a survival game series. I've been wanting to get some of that back on the channel. I stream a lot of survival and simulation and other stuff over on Twitch that I don't necessarily bring to YouTube. But I did a poll, and I know a lot of you, especially the new subs, are here for the farming sim content. But this series will eventually be coming to a close. Hey, turn off. There we go. And I don't know how much more Farming Simulator I've got in me, you know? I'm enjoying playing here on Medicine Creek. But we'll just see. Cattle and Crops is getting some updates here and there, so maybe we'll do a farming series on Cattle and Crops next for farming. I don't know. But if you're new here and you're here for the Farming Simulator stuff, welcome, glad you're hanging out. But it's not going to be all Farming Simulator. There's going to be other stuff getting worked into the mix again. Back when I started the channel, it was all Arma 2 DayZ mod. That's pretty much all I had for quite a long time. But I'm going to be mixing some other stuff in. So the poll winner was Stranded Deep. So we'll be heading out to a desert island on a series coming soon. Not sure exactly when it's going to get started. I might try to mix it in like a Tuesday, Thursday, if I can find the time. That's the thing. I don't know if I'll have time to do 2 series right now. If I don't have time, we'll just keep doing Farming Simulator Monday, Wednesday, Friday, per normal. And I might have to just wait till this series winds itself up. We shall see. So that's kind of the tentative plan moving forward. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of lime. No problem. See if I can get this back in the bags. I have a little bit. Did I get that strip? Yeah, we got the lime. Let's get this strip. That'll wind it up. So with the lime on the field, this is about all the farm work we've got to do this winter. It's just a matter of taking care of the cows. And I'll see if I can scare up some work here in the late hours of fall and the winter time. Maybe some snow plowing. I don't know. We'll see what the winter holds. Maybe we'll get some snow to play in. Maybe not. But thanks as always for hanging out. And I will catch you in the next episode. Take care.